Hello and welcome into Devil Dog Stadium. My name's Connor Hudgens, alongside Alan Wade, Ben Duff, for Vilonia versus Morrilton on Halloween night. Guys, we are so sorry for our technical difficulties. Just had a lot of problems. 8:22 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Devil Dogs is what you need to know. Morrilton just had a 99-yard pick six after the Eagles were driving. 5 wide for Ashcraft. Ashcraft going to roll to his left. Pop pass complete on the outside of Jackson Ringgold. Gets upfield. He has room to run. Skirts past the first down marker, and he's got a lot of room to the 5. That's a Vilonia Eagle touchdown.
70 yards to answer the 99-yard interception return.
Alan, what a way to start our stream.
Wow. Coming in hot.
Jackson Ringgold.
Vilonia on the interception return did have a first down that knocked them back 10 yards by a holding call. So we're 2nd and 20, and we're going deep for a pass. And it is picked off at the goal line. And that's how the interception returned. And then Vilonia answered very next play with its own 70-yard passing play.
That is not Navarro kicking it there, Alan. Might be Levi Robinson back from injury. I'll give you a moment. So sorry once again. We are live now. Had tons of technical difficulties. YouTube completely switched up a lot of stuff, so new to me. Calvin McFarland's extra point was up and good to make it a 7-14 game. You know, guys, I had this whole big elaborate pregame I was going to go into. We had some very good picks. You know, we haven't checked around the league, so maybe after next commercial break we'll do our picks for the week. But, you know, sometimes technology gets the best of you. But, hey, the Eagles fighting back 14-7 now.
It's good to see them answer back. They could have easily got their daubers down. We needed an answer because Motown's first drive, they took it 65 yards in 3 plays. And that's how they got their 14.
Kick is received, and it'll be fielded at the 40. I believe that was Tanner Brown.
So 21 points here in the first 4 minutes. It's a go, go, go kind of game.
We were driving well until that pick, too. So
Yes, we were. Driving very well. And the defender just made a better play. He come up over the top of the receiver to make the pick.
In the backfield, senior leader Maddox Berry. Going to hand off number 21, Keaton Robinson.
Big hit all around the field. But not before 6-yard pickup.
You should know the name Maddox Berry, all-time leader in passing touchdowns, yards, completions, attempt. He is the all-time leader in just about everything here at Morrilton High School. Going to be a false start.
Vilonia showing blitz on that. Maybe that induced that false start. We would like to think. Indeed, it is a false start. March them back 5. Vilonia desperately needed that. Going to bring up its 2nd and long 7, maybe 8.
Yes. You know, Alan, the Eagles this week, realizing how good Maddox Berry is and how good of the receiver core they have, they're going to switch to a 3-3-5 this week. If you see, you've got 5 DBs, 3 backers, and 3 down linemen. And there's a big tackle by Keaton Robinson.
And that's the 2nd sack of the night for this Vilonia Eagle defense. Bowers coming up with the first one on the first drive to set up a 3rd and 13.
There was Jeremy Andrews, my mistake. Keaton Robinson was the guy running the football. 221s, I messed up. Maddox Berry on a 3rd and 9 at his own 40.
Vilonia showing pressure again off this right side.
Berry to fire over the middle and out of the hands of DeMarcus Sandage, the all-time leading receiver for touchdowns here at Morrilton. Could not hang on.
Harrison goes for the pick, and he's lucky that we drop it because that would have been another 6 for Motown.
Sandage, an incredible receiver, just couldn't hold on right there.
Brings up a 4th and 9. Morrilton showing punt. Get off the field. There we go. Uh-oh.
Bad snap. Deal almost gets back to block it. Back deep is Ringgold, and we're going to let it bounce. And it'll be taking at the 28 for the Vilonia Eagles. Allen, we're finally getting into the swing of this game.
Sorry to all of our sponsors. We're going to work you in as soon as we can. Vilonia Christian Academy, Lawrence Family Hardware, Linda Marie's.
All the folks.
Yeah. Centennial, yes, all
Lane
you guys.
Industry,
Hawks.
Crane, we love you
Yeah,
all.
sorry. YouTube, did you mention YouTube come out with some updates?
Yes.
That changed everything up.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. You got Colson Ashcraft and Hunter Harwood. Play action pass. Ashcraft looking deep, fires. Harrison wide open on the post route, just not in stride.
Like to see Harrison lay out on that one. That deep crossing route was the route that got picked off earlier.
It did.
And you see how wide open it was on that time.
Kamarius Criswell in coverage.
So far, we've been stretching the field a lot more than normal, I think.
Well, to open up any of these running lanes, we're going to have to stretch it over the top.
Oh, absolutely.
See a single safety over the top out of this 1x2 set.
Another play action, trying to hit the out route, and Cooper Hansen cannot hold on. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. Morrilton comes into this ball game 6-2. I believe they're 3-2 in conference.
Yeah.
Vilonia 3-5, 2-3 in conference. This Morrilton team lost last week to a very, very good Farmington Cardinals team by 1 point, Allen. 28-27 at Farmington. Heartbreaking loss last week. 3rd and 10. Ashcraft steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, has room, mows forward near the 35. They'll give him the 33.
Yeah, not near enough. 35 or 33, whatever you want to call it. We needed the 39.
They'll bring on the punt team. Cooper Hansen will step back and take the punt. It's been bang, bang, bang for both sides so far. Allen, you had 2 quick scores for Morrilton, a quick score for the Eagles, and now you have 2 quick punts back to back.
It's just crucial for these Eagles tonight to stay ahead of schedule here. Stay 3rd and short, 2nd and mid.
Good snap. Pretty good punt by Hansen. It's going to go out of bounds around the 35. I'll give him the 30.
He's marking it. He's giving him 41.
All right.
Take it.
That's where the Devil Dogs will take over. Maddox Berry, as I said, senior leader, has led this team last year to a 3 seed in the 5A Central or 5A West Conference. No, they were 2 seed. They were 2 seed. My bad. My fault.
Last year?
Yes, 2 seed last year in the playoffs. Berry going to go 5 wide. Takes a snap, pumps. He's going to run. Berry falls forward for a gain of 2 to 3. Maddox Berry, a capable runner, just not his favorite thing, Allen.
Yeah, that's a play call to just keep us honest right there.
He was the team's leading rusher last week with 61 yards on 11 carries.
I'm going to assume that's probably not their strong point. They don't want to see Berry with 61 yards rushing, leading the team.
2nd and 8. Berry drops back out of the shotgun. At the feet of his receiver, Sandage.
Going to bring up a long 3rd.
And the key there, Allen, was we had 5 dudes right there. You had Ryan Deal, Logan Bowers, who rushed on that.
Berry, they're going for it.
Berry
it's
gonna
3rd down.
fire.
Wide. Oh!
Incomplete. McNabb couldn't haul it in. The coach's kid could not haul that one in there.
Oh, my. He's going to want that one back. Going to bring up a long 4th. Trying to get his attention.
4th and 7. So Smallwood going to punt. And he is going to punt it away. You've got back deep Jackson Ringgold. Punt, and it's not going to be fielded. They're going to let it roll down at the 11. That's where the Eagles will take over. We're going to take a quick commercial break, highlight some of our wonderful sponsors, and be back after these messages. Back to the field. Ashcraft takes a snap, hands off to his main man, Harwood. Harwood going to bounce it out left. Gets maybe a yard.
I think we're going to have to try to stretch the field side to side a little bit, but we're going to get our biggest gain hitting them right in the face. Morrilton's just got tons of speed, and it's going to be tough still on the edge tonight. Going to have to hit those gaps.
In comes McNabb and Sandage on defense. Eagles going to a 5-wide look. Morrilton showing 4-man in the box, looking to rush. McNabb on a blitz.
That's probably a safety, close to it.
They're going to give Ashcraft the 2.
Wow, that's going
to
be probably a generous spot. Vilonia very lucky in that spot.
Very, very lucky. Just McNabb, or excuse me, that was 8. I can't see the, sorry. That was number 8, Dominic McCoy. Came off that safety blitz there, Alan. Just kind of creeping and lurking up there.
Cover 3 look there for Morrilton.
Another 5-wide set for Ashcraft.
Now they shift down out of it.
4-man rush. Ashcraft looks to fire, has time over the middle to Hanson, complete over the first down marker. That's a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
They're going to mark him at the, 23, about 2 yards, more than enough for that first down.
What a way to fight if you're Cooper Hanson there. Could just fight and scratch and claw for that first down.
That O-line did a good job picking up that blitz.
They did. Jet Sanson was outside, Jesse Schull at right guard. You get Carson Callahan at center, new center tonight. David Balderas left guard, and Dallas Bryant left tackle. Harwood and Ashcraft. Ashcraft going to pass. Deep down the field. Oh. Miscommunication. Halley looked to be running the curl there, Allen.
Yeah. And Ashcraft thought he was going deep on that skinny post, or that skinny corner runner. He thought he was going deep. Nonetheless, you would call it skinny corner, skinny post, skinny something. Thought he was going up that seam route.
Looked like he was there, too.
Well, yeah, because he stopped all the defenders, too.
2nd and 10. Ashcraft rolls to his right, fires, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 8. That is the safety, Dominic McCoy.
Yeah, that time Morrilton rolls back into that cover 3. Man, and he just sitting there playing center field, and he just read his eyes coming across the middle.
Yeah, great read by McCoy. 1st and 10. Weird set with McNabb going to take the snap. A play action for Barry, and now McNabb going to take it, and he is stopped immediately by Jeremy Andrews.
Nice tackle. Head to chest, arms to back and knees. Love it.
Tons of pre-snap eye candy there, and good job by the Eagles to recognize that, hey, Barry's still in the backfield. McNabb and Keaton Robinson are still there. We got to watch the ball. 2nd and 12. Barry going to check to the sideline. Second and 12. Play action. Throws over the middle. Big hit by Harrison, but a good hang on there by Sandage.
He felt it, though.
He did feel it. Harrison gets
Good catch.
a start at defense today in this 3-3-5. This is his first start since Clarksville, I believe. He's been known for laying the wood all year, Alan.
Yeah, good hit. We need 2 more stops right here to turn them over.
Robinson motions out to the receiver. Barry alone in the backfield. 5-man rush. Pass over the middle to McNabb is complete. And Harrison and Bowers combined for that tackle, and there's a late flag. Likely against the Eagles. It's going to be a face mask.
Should be half the distance.
So they'll get the ball at the 7. Eagles stacking the box. They've got 7 in there. In motion to Sandage. Going to hand off to Keaton Robinson. Robinson breaks a tackle. Gets hit hard by Deal at the 3.
Tell you what, this Vilonia defense has come to hit tonight.
They have. Now, can we hit early and often in the backfield? We've done it a couple times, just not as many as we'd like to see so far.
2nd 4.
Robinson, the run. Deal and Fronebarger, but Robinson breaks the tackle. Did the Eagles stop him? They did. See a flag come out, or was that?
Nah, that was just a towel.
Somebody's
Ah.
foul.
Yeah, I said 2nd and 4. It was 2nd goal from the 4.
So now it's 3rd and 1 from the 4. They're going to crowd the box. Robinson's still in the backfield. Barry gets a snap, pitches it forward to McNabb on the end around, and that's a Morrilton Devil Dog touchdown. What a play call there if you're the Devil Dogs, Allen.
Yeah, get your eyes going one way and counter the other way. I didn't see him coming across that backfield like that either. So
I've never seen
nice play call.
I've never seen an end around out of a, almost a full house look there. Very stacked in the box. Never seen a look like that. It's a good play call.
Good concept. So 2 turnovers by the Eagles leads to 14 points.
For the Devil Dogs, up and in, it's number 47, Aaron Ekelaz. We will take a timeout and come back with more Eagle offense.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top-name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Tim Nolan, the owner of D&A Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. D&A Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience in all areas of construction. Call D&A Construction today for all your commercial and residential needs.
Welcome back. My name is Connor Hudgens alongside Alan Wade, Ben Duff, Weston Vaught, and Kyle Hudgens. Ekelaz kick away to Harrison at the 8. Harrison runs up the left side, has room, gets out past the 40. Harrison breaks a tackle out near the 50, still moving. Actually, they're going to blow it dead at the 48. Stepped out of bounds after Ekelaz tried to make a tackle.
Exciting return there. He's always dangerous when he catches it deep and gets north and south.
Alan, if you walk back with me to the Pea Ridge game, there wasn't a time he didn't get out to the 40 on a kickoff.
We had good starting field position all night.
1st and 10 from the 49.
Are you sure it's 49? It's not the 51?
I was making sure I wasn't saying the 51 for a second.
Okay.
1st and 10. Harwood's out wide. Now you've got Harrison in motion. And end around to him. He's looking to pass.
Throw it away.
And he just takes the loss of 6 yards.
Yeah. We had one guy en route, and he was double covered. There was nobody open. They strung him out way wide. There wasn't really a running gap either, so we'd really like to see him throw the ball out of bounds about 4 rows deep up in that stands. But
Into the quarter.
And it's the end of the first quarter. Eagles trailing 21-7 to Morrilton. We'll take another timeout, say some words from our sponsors, and be back.
Vilonia Family Pharmacy, located in the Eagle Country Shopping Center. The pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for over 11 years, serving Vilonia for all of its pharmaceutical needs. Vilonia Family Pharmacy offers hydro jugs, Topanga scents, and so much more. Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy. They have many different decor options, as well as many different bag choices. Vilonia Family Pharmacy also offers all of your over-the-counter medication. Vilonia Family Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
And Little Rock.
And we're back from Morrilton. Colson Ashcraft to start the second quarter. Firing down the field for Jackson. Ringgold, it's complete. Ringgold almost breaks the tackle, gets tackled to the 10. That's the second long reception for Ringgold today, Alan.
I'll tell you what, the little pitch and catch between Ashcraft and Ringo is working like a charm.
Cornerstone Christian Academy first down for the Eagles.
A lot of yaks on that play.
That was pretty. He dropped that right in the bucket.
Yes. Pretty much a repeat on first down. So that was about a 45-yard play.
Read option. Harwood going to take it. Still standing. Gets moved forward for a gain of 3.
I'm guessing that play right there has produced about 70 yards of offense to this point.
Checks out Harwood and Ringgold. In comes the sophomores, Hanson and junior Deal. In motion is Fleming. Ashcraft rolls to his right, fires to the corner, complete to Lincoln Harrison. Harrison trying to fight forward for more yards, couldn't get it. Allen, that comeback route almost hurt us there. We were near the sticks.
We got really close. Really close.
They didn't give us a favorable spot there either.
We gave up a little bit trying to get more.
Okay. 3rd and 4.
We can't get a first down. Where is that at? At about the 3?
The 2 or the
At the
3.
2 or 3. Kyle?
He's holding up a hand. I can't see. The 2, I think.
Okay.
He's got his good angle right there.
Ashcraft up the gut. Oh, excuse me. A play action.
I'm glad that was low.
Wait. Intercepted.
They called that interception?
He was.
Kyle,
was
did he
just-
intercept it? I thought they hit the ground.
Oh, it was
No, he's
right.
Talk to us, Kyle. What'd you see for that Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report by Kyle?
Yeah, he was right on the outside of the – he almost caught it out of bounds, but he was in bounds.
Okay.
Okay, so the ball didn't hit the ground either, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
With that Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report. That's the inaugural sideline report by Kyle Hudgens. Big pickup on first down by Morrilton. And they're going to break it a big gain.
Trying to get there.
And he runs out of juice before Vilonia catches him. Big gain.
Braylon Criswell.
70-yard gain there by Morrilton. Wow.
That's a crazy gain there.
And
Eagles
flip the
gotta lock
field
in.
just right then. Vilonia needs to figure out a way to stop this. We don't need them to score here. This is Morrilton's third possession in the red zone. And
Robinson, Keaton Robinson gets pushed out of bounds by Fronebarger. Barry in the backfield of Robinson. Takes a snap, incomplete for McNabb.
pass a little low out there for his receiver as he skips it in. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 14.
Barry with Keaton Robinson. Handoff to Robinson on the draw. Big hit again. That's Dylan Good. Talking to Dylan Good today, he said, I'm ready to make something happen today. I'm ready to make it a little spooky tonight on Halloween.
It's Halloween. We've seen all kinds of interesting costumes tonight.
Morrilton's band's in costume today.
Looks like our band is in costume as well.
A read option, going to be handoff to Keaton Robinson. Robinson breaks the ankle tackle, and he stretches in for a Devil Dog touchdown. They stretch the lead to 20, awaiting the extra point. On to kick the extra point is Ekulaz. Aaron Ekulaz to kick. The hold is good. 28-7. Morrilton with 8:48 left in the second. We will take a timeout and come back after these messages.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Hey Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference and our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Welcome back to the field. Ekulaz, a short run up, looks to kick it almost out of bounds. Hallie going to take it, and it's going to be fielded near the 30. Morrilton very excited on that kickoff. Sam Hallie, been a good threat all year in either the kickoff game or the receiving game for the Eagles. Plays just a little bit everywhere, Alan.
He's done really good job there out of the backfield, and showing us some receiver routes that he's done really well with. So yeah, name of the game is to be versatile if I want to get on the field. So,
well, guys, Morrilton's already scored more points in this first half than they did all game last year. And whoa, we just about got hit with a football. That was Cannon-esque from Clarksville.
Yeah.
We're good.
They got him a big old slingshot there. I don't know that they recognized that they knew that.
Sorry.
They didn't recognize it would go that far. They didn't practice that.
So we're going to have a 3-receiver set with Fleming at tight end. Play action. Ashcraft over the middle. Complete to Ringgold. Ringgold, his main target today as a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
A little turn back route now instead of going over the top. Morrilton goes for the pick again and misses.
Little 5-step comeback route. Good job there by Jackson Ringgold.
Ashcraft with the snap.
Oh, good pull. Fakes the ball outside. Now Ashcraft going to run with it. It's a good gain of about 6.
He looks like he's doing fairly well in that ankle this week.
He's got his space boot on today. He didn't have it on last week to begin that ball game. He's been nursing it all week, been trying to get back and get ready to play. Here he is tonight doing a good job early in the second quarter. Second and 5. Big rush by Morrilton. Over the middle, intercepted. It's the 3rd pick of the day. And Morrilton will take over at the 44. Morrilton thrives off big energy plays. They had a 14-point comeback in the 4th quarter last week off a big energy touchdown from Maddox Berry to start that 4th quarter, and then almost won the ball game as the clock expired, but couldn't make their 2-point conversion. Lost by 1 point, 28-27 to Farmington. 1st and 10. Swing outside to Sandage. Sandage works up the middle of the field, and he's tackled by Andrews and Fronebarger. Just Sandage and a little bubble screen there, Allen.
8-yard pickup. Good play. Basically just gaining leverage out there with that swing pass. Vilonia showing pressure.
Sandage, another bubble screen on the opposite side. Gets shoved out of bounds at the 36.
Morrilton continuously flipping the field, able to get 8, 9, 10 yards just about every play. You know, they're averaging this year 39 points a game.
Little pop screen to McNabb. And they're going to give Vilonia a late hit. You know, Allen, Barry's ability to make reads is the reason why he's going to UCA next year. Now we have another flag. We'll wait that call, but as I was saying, he's such a good read maker. That's why UCA wants him so bad. Barry committed over the summer in July. Don't know how many more offers he had before that, but just know UCA is where he's going to end up next year. 1st and 10, waiting the call. A personal foul gets the Eagles.
Looks like there's another one.
Got a sportsmanlike conduct against Vilonia.
So there's 2. Is that fixing to be 30 yards and penalties right there?
Well,
so let's
we're at the 37, so it should be half the distance to the goal. Or do you only accept 1?
Depends on when it happens.
It's after the play. So do you do half the distance once you get inside the 10?
The first one is going to be 15, and then the next one should be half the distance.
So the first one should be at 22, and then half the distance of that
should be about the 11.
Now it's going to be at the 7.
7, okay.
No, the ball's spotted at the 9. Now the 8.
Okay.
I don't know. Nonetheless, Maddox Berry in the shotgun are going to take the snap. In motion is Cox. Play action pass. Complete outside, and another Morrilton Devil Dog touchdown.
Can't help him out. 3 turnovers, 21 points.
Defense just not where it needs to be at the moment. Morrilton has 5 scores in the first half. Ekalaz, extra point up and good. The senior kicker extends the lead to 28. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Welcome back to Devil Dog Field. Ekalaz. Kick to Harrison at the 31. A little pushing after the play. No call. Decent return from Harrison. See, that'll be where Ashcraft and the Eagles will take over. Cannot have a turnover here, Allen. That's what's been penalizing our drives.
Mm-hmm. Turnovers and penalties.
We were knocking on the door 2 times, just turning it over. Callahan's done a good job at center so far this ball game. Midway through the second quarter. Haven't had too many bad snaps.
We got some clock shenanigans going on. They were running that while we were coming out on the field.
1st and 10. Harwood powering forward. Gains 5. Alec Jones on the stop. Ashcraft in the pistol. Up the middle with Harwood. Harwood bounces it outside. Maybe gets the line of scrimmage. Deal gets half a yard.
Wasn't much of a hole there.
No, we tried to bounce it out left outside the play and just couldn't get anything to happen.
3rd and 6, we need to convert. One conversion that I have is noted for tonight on 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for your Vilonia Eagles. Ashcraft. Rolling to his right, firing down the field, looking for the senior Harrison, and he couldn't haul it in. Gets tipped out of his hands, and Harrison could not make the play. Man. Great defense by the Devil Dog defensive backs. That's number 4, Jeremiah Smallwood, back in deep coverage. Cooper Hansen going to punt it away now. The all-time leader in touchdowns, receiving touchdowns, back deep to receive this punt for Morrilton and Jamarcus Sandage. Sandage is going to let it bounce, and it will be fielded by the Eagles at the 30. That's where the Devil Dogs will take over, Allen.
Yep.
What's got to change from a defensive standpoint right now for us to finish out this half strong?
Y'all, you want to say that we need to lock down them receivers and tighten up that coverage just a bit on the outside, because we're giving them, just on the swing passes, we're giving them so much cushion that they're able to pick up 8 and 10 yards on 1st down. But we've also got to be careful with their speed over the top. So we certainly want to try to keep everything in front of us, but I'd like to see us tighten that coverage up just a bit.
Bowers comes in on a blitz. Out to Dante Cox. Pushed out of bounds by Malachi Chisholm.
Another swing pass. Again, had a little bit of coverage, but just couldn't come up with the tackle at the point of attack there. Great yak yards. Yards after the catch there, probably 6 or 7.
Handoff to Keaton Robinson. Robinson bursts through the hole, bounces off Deal. Deal and Andrews make the tackle.
A lot of times tonight, I have seen us get to the point of attack and thinking that a shoulder is going to bring down these running backs and these wide receivers. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to get your head across. You're going to have to wrap up. Shoulder's not bringing them down.
1st and 10, McNabb going to take this snap. Hand off to Barry now. Barry going to fire wide open. Sandage. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
Flag.
There's a flag.
I think we got some linemen downfield maybe. A little premature fireworks going off. Ineligible man downfield is indeed the call.
That's very gracious for the Eagles. You've seen that play twice, Alan. You've seen it happen where they run it with McNabb or they hand off to Keaton Robinson. But you've got to know that if Barry's still in the backfield, they're going to look to throw it as well if he's an option.
Mm-hmm.
But you got burned over the top there, looking at the backfield.
And we got caught up looking there.
First and 15, the senior Keaton Robinson in the backfield with senior QB Maddox Berry. Eagles show blitz with Fronebarger. Screen pass to McNabb. McNabb breaks one tackle, gets loose near the 35.
And Morrilton's receivers are doing such a great job on those pop passes of blocking downfield for one another. That's the other thing that's springing them. So if we're getting there, we're going to have to be sure of a tackle.
Got an Eagle back on the Morrilton M, injured. And Alan, if you're the OC for the Devil Dogs and Matt Warwick, you've got to be drooling over your receiving core you have and your quarterback you have, all so experienced and so good. Just as OC, you've got to be drooling over that.
Morrilton's got a rich history of having really good athletes, and this year's not any different. Oh, got another holding call. As I talk about it, they're going to call it on this receiver down here. But as I talk about how well they were blocking downfield for one another, it's going to bring up 1st and 19.
First and 19.
Push them back, push them back, push them back. There's 2 more penalties that I've got to.
And we got another penalty. I think it's a false start. Barry called for the snap. Don't think it got snapped. I think they were just fumbling around.
I have Morrilton just for 3 penalties on the game. And it's all on this drive. Now, did they have a false start earlier on? False start or an offsides?
They had a false start.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So that was their 4th penalty of the game.
So 1st and 29.
3 of which happened on this drive.
Barry gets pressured and still finds McNabb, the junior, over the middle of the 35.
20-yard pickup. Can't have it on 1st down.
It's a deep post crossing route. McNabb finds a way to get open.
We were bringing late pressure.
Robinson, the
just
carry.
Didn't get there.
Deal tackles Robinson for gain of 1. Yeah, as you said, Alan, Dylan Good almost got in the backfield for that play. Just couldn't get off his blocker. Nearly had a sack. Third and 4. Barry on the curl route, complete.
Laid over the middle.
Laid over.
Dangerous, but he completed it.
Asher Hogan, the receiver. Stopped by Fronebarger. Barry looking for the screen pass to McNabb. What a juke by McNabb. Gets out of bounds at the 10. McNabb juked around Lincoln Harrison and Jeremy Andrews.
Fourth possession inside the red zone tonight.
Four-man rush for the Eagles. Barry looking for the deep fade. Away from Dante Cox. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 13, Allen. What'd you like about the defensively for the Eagles?
I'd like a big stand right here. We need 3 more stops is what I'd like to see. That's what I'd like. Again, you stated earlier we changed up our defense, try to slow down some of this passing game to that 3-3-5, and
it stopped most of the deep balls.
It's been a lot of the kept everything up in front, which gives yourselves a chance.
Barry,
go ahead.
Over the middle, incomplete. What were you saying?
And that's a good defense. It's kept everything up front, but they're nickel and dime, really diming us and quartering us to death. 10 and 20 yards at a whack, but they're not getting over the top. I think we need to get a little more pressure on Barry early on so they don't have time to get so far down the field. Counts.
Keaton Robinson bursts through the hole, gets near the marker. Braylon Criswell, the ball carrier.
We're going to call that 4th down.
4th and 1. If it's me, I'm putting Barry under center and I'm running the tush push. He can lay out. He's 2 yards of height.
Mm-hmm. Hit about 2 inches from our vantage point.
4th and inches in the shotgun. Barry and Criswell. Barry going to pitch it to Sandage. Sandage jukes outside and waltzes in. Morrilton will score.
Morrilton to this point.
Vilonia, they have many different decor options as well as many different bag choices. Vilonia Family Pharmacy also offers all of your over-the-counter medication. Vilonia Family Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Catch by the Eagles was Sam Halley. And he caught it at the 30, just similar to his last kick return fair catch. 1:55 left in the half.
Got to find a way to score here. 2
Yeah.
minutes left.
Yeah, we get the ball coming out of the half, so we need to figure out a way to double dip.
If you double dip, it's just a 3-score game, which is still comebackable.
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 Okay.
That's my hyphenated word I made up at P. Ridge, I think. Callahan at center. The snap to Ashcraft. There's going to be a false start against the Eagles. Where'd that come from, Alan?
I didn't see it either.
Okay. And maybe it had been Ringgold on this outside. I think it was Ringgold on the outside.
5 penalties to this point.
I think us and Morrilton are even now after their last drive. 1st and 15. 2-back set for the Eagles. A junior Ashcraft takes a snap. Looking downfield, firing. Complete to Ringgold, and there's a flag
Should be pass interference.
What a catch by Ringgold. He's had a week so far, guys.
He has done well out there on that edge against his matchup.
He's played a little bit of defense this week, too, going a little both ways.
So if that is indeed pass interference, I think we'll probably negate the catch and take the penalty. Because
give us first down.
I think.
They're
I think
backing us up.
it's going because they're going to mark off 15
Okay.
yards. Should be the call, unless they may. Where's the call? They may call offensive pass interference. What are we doing? Where's
All
the
right.
white cap?
Now we're marking it off for Morrilton. So they signal a catch.
Do they? What is going on here?
We want the yards, not the. Are they waving the flag off?
No.
No.
He just. All right.
from the spot.
From the spot.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So we get 15 yards from the spot, which puts us right at
I don't
midfield.
know that should be true, but
Yeah.
we'll
but
take that.
You know what? We will take that.
We will take it tonight.
The chains are not set, gentlemen. The chains are not set.
Hold up. Ashcraft says, hold up. Let's
Something ain't right.
calm down here for a second. Let the chains get set. They had no idea what was going on. Just as we did.
I don't know that's. I'd have to defer to somebody else to do the rule book a little better than I. But I don't know that to be the right call. I think you'd accept it. But
Anyway, Ashcraft has time. Fires not the best ball, and it's intercepted. Ringgold, the intended target. Morrilton will take over with 1:36 left.
It's one of those old rules. You can't throw late over the middle.
Intercepted. Number 80, Braden Miller, the sophomore.
He was open there for a second. Just good job cutting underneath.
LaQuanta Kennedy has to be very proud of his secondary group this week if you're Morrilton. Barry takes a snap, handoff to Robinson. Excuse me, that's Criswell. Criswell up near the 45.
6 yards on first down. And another Criswell coming through.
I just looked. There's 3 on the roster, Alan.
Yes, sir.
See, that one is Braylon Criswell.
Okay.
Then you have Rashid Criswell, Kamarius Criswell, and then there's some more Criswells in 8th and 9th grade. A rich family tree. 2nd and 4. Criswell again on the draw. Gets bottled up in the backfield. Good job by 77. That's Blake Evans back there.
Good job with that run defense there.
Blake Evans in there at nose.
Morrilton shows to be content with letting the clock run out here.
And
I can't see the board, so I have no clue.
Yep, 18 seconds left on the clock in the stadium and on our stream. It looks like it's getting in the half. Morrilton up 42-7 over your Vilonia Eagles. Just couldn't get much going in the first half, Alan.
No, we couldn't. Time for big adjustments in halftime to see what we can come up with here to fight back.
We'll see what we can do with those adjustments.
Yeah, we'll be doing it with limited time coming out. So,
all right, that's going to do it for this first half. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Hey, Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third-row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference and our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Vilonia Family Pharmacy, located in the Eagle Country Shopping Center. The pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for over 11 years, serving Vilonia for all of its pharmaceutical needs. Vilonia Family Pharmacy offers hydro jugs, Topanga scents, and so much more. Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy. They have many different decor options, as well as many different bag choices. Vilonia Family Pharmacy also offers all of your over-the-counter medication. Vilonia Family Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Tim Nolan, the owner of D&E Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. D&E Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience in all areas of construction. Call D&E Construction today for all your commercial and residential needs.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Hey Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference in our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Vilonia Family Pharmacy, located in the Eagle Country Shopping Center. The pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for over 11 years, serving Vilonia for all of its pharmaceutical needs. Vilonia Family Pharmacy offers hydro jugs, Topanga scents, and so much more. Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy. They have many different decor options, as well as many different bag choices. Vilonia Family Pharmacy also offers all of your over-the-counter medication. Vilonia Family Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Tim Nolan, the owner of D&E Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. D&E Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience in all areas of construction. Call D&E Construction today for all your commercial and residential needs.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Hey Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference in our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Vilonia Family Pharmacy, located in the Eagle Country Shopping Center. The pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for over 11 years, serving Vilonia for all of its pharmaceutical needs. Vilonia Family Pharmacy offers hydro jugs, Topanga scents, and so much more. Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy. They have many different decor options, as well as many different bag choices. Vilonia Family Pharmacy also offers all of your over-the-counter medication. Vilonia Family Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles.
Tim Nolan, the owner of D&E Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. D&E Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience in all areas of construction. Call D&E Construction today for all your commercial and residential needs.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Hey, Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference in our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Welcome back to Morrilton High School. I'm Connor Hudgens alongside my little brother Kyle Hudgens for a little halftime. We're going to talk through junior high football. This is the 9th grade football schedule. We're going to talk through because they've had a really exciting season all year long. They're a 2-loss team, 1-loss team in conference. Starting off their year, they played Maumelle starting their game in the regular season. Kyle, and y'all lost to Maumelle, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Non-conference game, lost to Maumelle. Then they played at Lone Oak. That was an exciting ball. Or at Bauxite at home. And they beat Bauxite in another non-conference game. And they went to Lone Oak, a good opponent who gave them a fight, but they still won. And then so that puts them at 2-1. Then they started conference play here at Morrilton. And y'all lost this one, correct, Kyle?
Yes.
Yes.
By 1 point.
1 point. A couple flags didn't go y'all's way. But a tough loss, but you're a 1-loss conference team. As of every other game out of their schedule, they haven't lost a game since October 2nd. They beat BB, beat Cabot North, beat Russellville, beat Searcy, and beat Cabot South last night 24-0? Correct. They've got a really good team this year. And next week at Philip D. Weaver Stadium, they will take on the Greenbrier Panthers for the conference championship. Is that correct, Kyle? Correct. It's going to be an exciting game. You should definitely come out and watch that one as your Eagles will your junior high Eagles will be facing off against crosstown rival Greenbrier. It's just always a fun time when those teams get to face off. You get that game Thursday night, and then you go to Greenbrier Friday for the high school game. But it's been a very exciting time to be a 9th grade Eagle this year. They are, Kyle, help me out. What's y'all's record?
I think it's 9-2. Yes.
9-2. You've only had 9 games.
Or
7-2.
7-2.
7-2. Hoping to be 8-2 after next Thursday. Be sure to be out to Philip D. Weaver Stadium, Centennial Bank Field. It's the last complete game on the field, on Vilonia's football field for this year. Now let's get into some scores from around the league. Sylvan Hills and Sheridan face off tonight at Sylvan Hills. It's 35-26 Sheridan. Next up, let's see if I can go to Maumelle. Maumelle is playing Searcy tonight. Searcy's up 26-21 at half. Alma playing Pea Ridge. Alma and Pea Ridge are really close. It's at Pea Ridge, 21-20. We faced off against that Pea Ridge team over a month ago, and they were a really stout team. Farmington playing Clarksville today. That score 42-0 at half. Greenbrier playing at Harrison tonight. Greenbrier 8-0, Harrison 4-4 going into today's game. Greenbrier up 35-14. Robinson playing Pine Bluff at Robinson, and it's 14-0 at halftime. Conway is facing off against, I believe, Little Rock Christian, and it is at halftime. It is 28-10. Yes, 28-10. Trying to see if I'm missing anything else. Like I said, Eagles trailing 42-7 so far. Things just not rolling the Eagles' way on offense, but they've got to get some stuff cleaned up. Kyle, what do you think the Eagles need to do in the second half to clean the game up?
I think they just need to play as a team and just kind of keep rolling, and O-line needs to keep blocking pretty good.
Yeah, good wise words. O-line's done pretty good tonight. Different center, Carson Callahan, doing a good job back there at center. Haven't had many bad snaps at all. Now I'm gonna take a little time to talk a little bit of last week. If you remember, Bryce Myers went down with a very bad injury last week at home against the Goblins of Harrison, and he's doing pretty well, about as well as he can be doing. It's just been a lot of craziness this week for the Myers family, so prayers up to them. He broke his leg, broke his tibia in his right leg, and on the left leg he has some ligament damage. So just crazy stuff for Bryce Myers right now. He's been home for the last couple days in good spirits, already working to get back for next year, just itching to play football, basketball, track. He's an all-three-sport athlete, incredible athlete. Just hope he can get back at full to health before next football season, if that be his wish to play. Older brother Austin Myers has a big game tomorrow. He's the starting QB for UCA. He plays at home against Eastern Kentucky. So if you've got nothing going on tomorrow and you're not going to the Hogs game, you've got nothing going on at your house tomorrow, go out to Conway and watch UCA face off against Eastern Kentucky. It's going to be an exciting game tomorrow there if you're a UCA fan. Just over 4 minutes left in this half. If you are a basketball fan, basketball season's up around the corner. Up next Tuesday, there is going to be a preseason special. November the 4th, a preseason special on Eagle Vision, right here on Eagle Vision. It'll be me, or it'll be myself, Chad Hearn, Austin Wader, Sam Jansky, your basketball crew, Coach Pennell, Coach Simon, and a few select players. Going to have a little media session, talk about the season upcoming. We just had the red-white game this Tuesday. I believe both white teams won for the Eagles. It was an exciting time in the old gym, a good fundraiser for the Vilonia Eagle Basketball Foundation. It's always a good time supporting them. Love being in the old gym for that. Eagles will have their first basketball game upcoming in 1 week from Tuesday. They'll be playing Lakeside. The boys will play Lakeside. And at Vilonia High School, they'll play November 11th. Then the girls will have their first action the 13th at Bryant. Then Stuttgart comes to town for the boys. Then we go to Marion for the girls on the 18th. And then the big one, Fayetteville, comes to town for both the girls and the boys on November the 20th, the week before spring break. That's going to be a fun matchup. Cannot wait to see that one. Fayetteville, a big 6A powerhouse. Peyton Cottle for the girls. Got so many good athletes for the guys. They know what to do. Just under 3 minutes left here in the stadium. We're going to take one more timeout and be back after these messages.
Hey, Arkansas, Terry Harrison at the Big Lot with Steve Landers, and now is the time to buy 0% for 72 months on a new Ram pickup truck. We've got 0% for 60 months on third-row Jeep Cherokees. That literally saves you thousands of dollars. If you want to experience the Chris Crane difference in our partnership with Steve Landers, there's only one place to do it, and that's exit 121, Benton, Arkansas.
Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Tim Nolan, the owner of D&E Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. D&E Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience in all areas of construction. Call D&E Construction today for all your commercial and residential needs.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Welcome back. My name is Connor Hudgens alongside Alan Wade, Ben Duff, Kyle Hudgens, and Weston Vaught on camera for us tonight. Alan, let's talk a little bit more scores just around the state.
Let's look. What do we got going on?
24-0 over North Little Rock. Bryant, just a powerhouse. They're presumably number one in the state. Cabot, 32-7 over Little Rock Central. Like I said, Conway, 31-17 over Little Rock Christian. Pulaski Academy 26-6 over Little Rock Southwest. See if I can find some more interesting scores.
How about that World Series game?
It is 3-1. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Top of fifth.
We're going to get Game 7.
The Yankees, excuse me, the Yankees. The
Yankees.
Dodgers up on the Blue Jays.
You just made all them Dodgers fans
man.
Yeah.
Sylvan Hills 28-6 over Sheridan. That's a very good ball game. Sheridan has not been what they should be this year. They're 3-5 on the year. Sylvan Hills 7-1. Like we said, Coach Mark Kelly turned that team around. And then there's Kevin Kelly on the other side for Sheridan. Don't know if there's any relations there. We haven't figured that one out. But two programs that are really good, better than what the record says for Sheridan, for sure.
Yeah.
Next score I got.
What do you got?
See, Greenwood 35-14 over Fort Smith Southside. Just, it's almost like a rivalry game there, Alan. Really close by.
Yes, it is. Very close.
Fort Smith having two high schools there, but still Archer, Kane Archer, and Greenwood are still beating the Fort Smith Southside think they're the Grizzlies. We're going to go with the Grizzlies, but update for tonight on that game, Kane Archer, the first player from Arkansas ever, the quarterback for Greenwood, he's the first player ever in Arkansas history to pass for 100 touchdowns and rush for 50 touchdowns in his season, or not in a season, a career.
That's an impressive feat.
Yes, the only person in Arkansas to ever do that. He's heading to UCF next year as of right now.
Maybe the new staff can talk him into coming.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
As of September, Greenwood, they're always been good. As of September, their home streak, like their home winning streak, was 72 games, stretching back to 2000, in the early 2000s. Give me one moment, I'll update you on their actual record.
Did you cover the Conway game?
I did.
Okay. I didn't hear it. Sorry, I wasn't paying much attention to what you were saying. I was trying to get to my own scores.
So as of right now, their win streak at home is 74. If they win tonight, it's 75.
Wow.
That's incredible. They've had a good football program for that long. That's averaging, say, 5 home games a year. That's at least 15 years and counting. Wow. Incredible program there in Greenwood. Searcy Maumelle 21-20 at half. Greene County Tech and Batesville 14-7. Harding Academy 14-9 over win. Valley View Nettleton Battle of Jonesboro 21-7.
Hey, we didn't
Valley View.
Yeah. What was the score of that?
21-7 Valley View.
Valley View, yes.
We didn't get to do our picks this week. That was one of our picks I had highlighted because they're 1-7 and 1 6-2 coming into today.
Yeah, but interesting, if you'll dig a little deeper, they're both 5-0 in conference, and this is for the conference title this week. And I was going to go Valley View all the way in this one. However, we didn't get some updates done.
Next week,
I was going to pick Nettleton, actually. So it's a good thing we didn't pick.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Next week, you'll get to see the leaderboard and just how everything stacks up going into next week. It'll be all hands on deck. Greenbrier, see who wins next week. I think I'm in the lead. Haven't done any counting. But, I did give you all a couple free ones last week and the week before, so who knows?
Did you cover the Greenbrier game?
I did earlier before the commercial break.
Okay.
I forget what that score was. I think it was 42-14.
Yeah, that sounds right. Greenbrier putting up, on average, 50 points a game this year with an average margin of victory of 28. This will be a tall order next week when we go over to our crosstown rivals.
Yeah, I mean, as we've talked all year, Enoch Hassan is just the guy there. They've got a great offensive line. He's so appreciative of his offensive line. He goes and buys them food out and been like, I saw on his Instagram story the other day, he went to the pizza place and bought him a pizza.
Wow.
Greenbrier.
That's a good teammate right there.
It is.
He's got a couple offers one from Boston College, Southeast Missouri, UCA, UAPB, Harding.
Boston College.
Yes, Ouachita Baptist.
That's a nice school up there.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
You should go up there and visit. It's a really nice school.
My grades aren't up there. They're never going to take me. I can't even step foot on that campus.
Well, that tells you, what kind of student he is.
Yeah.
He's getting offered from them.
Incredible athlete. And as me and Kyle talked a little bit, next week, be sure you be at Philip D. Weaver Stadium, Centennial Bank Field. Junior high Eagles, the 9th grade Eagles, take on Greenbrier for the conference championship, the River Valley Junior High Conference Championship. It's going to be a fun one. Eagles with Caden Johnson, Tyler Rowan. Rowan ran for 200 yards last week against Searcy. Last night, didn't have his normal outing where he just ran all over the yard, but it was still a 24-0 game. In Kyle's words, they didn't even play their best game. He thought it was one of their worst games. Still won 24-0 over Cabot South. So incredible game last night by the Eagles.
The future's going to be bright. We got some good classes.
And 8th grade won as well last night, 24-6.
24-6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, they ran all over them too. It was nice.
Except their 24 points is a whole lot different than Kyle and them. They had 4 touchdowns. 9th grade got all their 2-point conversions.
We didn't get any of our 2-point conversions. But, hey, there's 4 touchdowns, and I had to put a plug in. Luke, he had the first touchdown of the game.
There we go.
There you go.
Happy for Luke.
Yeah.
He helps out a lot.
Vilonia is set to receive here in the second half.
It's one of my favorite songs right here, Alan. You ever try and play the trumpet for this song?
I've never played an instrument before. Here, I start guitar lessons Monday night.
You do, actually?
I do.
That's awesome.
50 years old and trying to learn how to play the guitar. Ain't got a rhythm bone in my body.
Well, you have to have a little bit of rhythm to know, the snap count for football and stuff. So there's a little bit in there.
Okay.
You've got some.
If we go
I don't know if those skills are going to translate.
I don't know that they do either.
Ekalaz to kick it away. Harrison receives it with his toes on the 15.
Yeah.
Falls forward to the 25.
Got to hit that edge and go. Dancing allows them time to catch up to you. That speed. We will start this under the sportsmanship rule.
So the clock will be running.
Yeah, the clock will be running from here on out. So if we're going to make a push, you better do it quick.
Early and often. Ashcraft takes a snap from Callahan. Going to hand it off to Hallie. Hallie met in the backfield and stopped.
Yeah, we need that. We need that run game to become a factor. And unfortunately, it has not been a factor at all tonight. And to be honest with you, I can't remember the last time it was a factor.
P. Ridge, Colson ran for over 100 yards. Clarksville, he ran for a lot. I think Harwood had a good game against Clarksville. There's a pass to Fleming. Fleming breaks one shoestring tackle up across the 50 to the 40. Fleming, the sophomore, powers his way to the 37-yard line.
And that'll be the first down of the half.
Another
third down conversion.
I got to talk to Audie Fleming today in class, and I was just like, Audie, what's your plan today? You get to start today. Is it, well, I don't get to start on defense today because the new scheme. However, I am going to get a lot of playing time on offense. And I said, well, that's going to be good. I hope you get a good play call for you. Right there, good job. Get him a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
There we go.
Over the middle, looking for Hanson. Hanson kind of sat down in that route. Ashcraft thought he was going to slant more and keep going.
He let him a little bit more than what Hanson was expecting.
It's almost like Hanson thought a curl route, Ashcraft thought a slant.
It was open.
Second and 10. Handoff to Hallie on the RPO. Hallie near the first down marker. Going to be spotted at the 32. I thought my eyes are way off. I thought he was near the first down, but he's got a 3rd and 4. Giovanni Santos on the stop.
Another third down opportunity for us to convert here.
Third and 4. Ashcraft, play action. Almost intercepted out of the hands of Hanson. 4th and 4. You got to go for it here in your own field.
Yep.
Now, do you call something here, a little curl route right there? You saw almost got picked off. Do you call it a slant?
We've been good generally over the middle as long as it's not over the middle and late. But you're right, those little dig routes, slant routes, have all been fairly successful tonight. 5 wide here for Ashcraft.
Look at Ringgold on this near side. He has 10 yards of space. Ashcraft on the draw. Gets the first down marker. Hit to the 20. That's a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
Spread them out, bust them in the gut.
Quarterback draw. It's a risky play, but when it works well. There you see a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down for Ashcraft. Ashcraft throws his towel behind. See if that towel becomes a factor. 1st and 10. Ashcraft getting pulled down. They're going to say it was a forward pass. Didn't know if they're going to go for grounding or not there. They decided not to.
Certainly got together and made sure that it wasn't. So deciding factor there, I think, was he was certainly out of the tackle box, if that's a thing in high school, out of the pocket, and got the ball past the line of scrimmage. My one question would be there was not a receiver over there, and obviously that's not a factor.
2nd and 10. Handoff on the read option. That's Hallie.
Number 10, Sam Haley is your ball carrier.
Hallie, 5 yards. 2nd down. Nice little crease there up the middle of that defense.
Hallie pretty speedy. You know, last year his brother was known for more of a bruising effect as a runner. Now he's showing his speed in the run game. 3rd and 6. 5 wide for the Eagles. Morrilton showing blitz. They'll bring a backer. 4-man rush. Ashcraft steps up in the pocket, going to flush out and gain maybe 2 yards. I'll give him 1. 4th and 5. Alan, what's your play call on a 4th and 5 right now?
Where's Ringo?
He's going to be on this outside boundary.
Yeah. I don't know that we've connected with him yet. I like him. Anything to him, something that, again, that dig route, that slant route. See, you got one backer right there.
Take a shot.
4th and 5. Ashcraft getting flushed out of the pocket, going to throw to Harwood. Harwood gets upfield. And he does, and he gets near the line to gain. They'll give him the Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
Man, we're lucky there. You got to know where that down marker is and get yourself beyond it.
He does get the first down.
I must have had a terrible angle because it looked like he was dancing behind it, that down marker.
Me and you both, but then when they spotted it, they gave him, it was like almost a yard or two more than what we thought he needed. So
he knew where he was at, obviously, on the field, and we had a terrible angle.
1st and 10 out of the pistol, handoff to Hallie, still fighting forward. They'll give him a loss of 1.
Stop by number 24, Caden Turner.
2nd goal from the 11.
2nd down for Vilonia.
Bringing in more of a power set now with Frauenbarger along with Fleming. They're going to play your up back, so your tight end sets. I see that ball over the top to Ringgold. He's got single coverage at the moment. Ashcraft takes it. Play action, hands off to Hallie or Harwood.
Number 29, Hunter Harwood.
Gain of 2. So a 3rd and goal from the 9.
I like a fade route down here on Ringo. He's got height, and his defender's hobbling, and he seems to be one-on-one with his defender. Down at the bottom of your screen, circle number 4.
I think he can win that battle.
I need one of them Madden circle pin things. And draw him over to the corner.
Ashcraft going to roll away from Ringgold to the right. Gets hit hard at the 10. He got it wrapped up very, very hard. It's going to be a 4th and goal from the 10. Lucas Coggins on the tackle. And looks as if we're going to bring in Frauenbarger for this play. Thought they were almost going to go a heavy set, but they're not.
Look at Ringo down here. Look who he's got. He's got a head on him.
Braden Miller on him, the sophomore. 4th and goal. Ashcraft looks for the comeback route. The ball is complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Lincoln Harrison on the outside. Good comeback route and a touchdown for the Eagles.
Converted on 4th and goal from the 11. We need a little love right there.
That's a gutsy throw and a good ball by Ashcraft.
Little comeback route.
Calvin McFarland, extra point up and good, making the score 42-14 here in the third. We'll take this time for a timeout.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
Back to the field, Eagles just off a touchdown from Lincoln Harrison. Good connection between him and Colson Ashcraft. Navarro, the senior, kicks it away, field at the 29. Morrilton working back through the middle of the field, and the good tackle by Deal at the 40.
Morrilton first time with their first possession of the second half. Where are we at?
1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah, that running clock really makes a difference.
Yeah, they ran that all the way through.
Well, and we had a long sustained drive. You need really quick drives if you want to have a chance with the running clock.
We're going to see some different players here from Morrilton. With 3 in the backfield, we don't have his roster.
3, a handoff up the middle. That's a handoff to number 41. Desharian Saxton, the ball carrier. It was a handoff by Jacoby Chambers, probably the QB in waiting for Morrilton as he's an 11th grader. And they look content to run out the quarter.
Yeah.
Morrilton content to run out the quarter, and they're going to flip sides of the field as the third quarter ends. We're going to take a Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report, but in the booth this time with Alan Wade.
We're
Alan,
here.
What you got to do this fourth quarter?
Well, we just got to make it look respectable at this point. Just fight back, and I want to see us finish the game fighting and, doing what we can no matter what else is going on. Don't look at the scoreboard. Let's start working on executing what the coaches are calling and just see that fight.
I got you. That's your Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report. You know, one thing I have seen this week that I'm really proud of, and that's been really good up to this point, is there has been 0 bad snaps.
None. Yeah.
Carson
really,
Callahan stepping into the center spot, doing a good job.
Really worked hard this week and got that cleaned up because the previous couple of weeks that's really been an issue. And really prevalent last week. However, a couple other turnover problems this week. That's not helped us at all these previous last 3 weeks. As we're trying to make a playoff run. If you want to get into the postseason, you've got to do the little things right, and taking care of the ball is one of those little things. 2nd and 7 here for Morrilton.
Pass complete on the outside. Jacoby Chambers completed that one to number 8, Dominic McCoy. Number 9, Asher Hogan. So Barry takes his seat tonight. All he was going to do is add to his stat line. It's already very impressive. Leads the school in pass attempts, completions, yards, touchdowns. He's got over 100 career touchdowns as a Devil Dog.
Vilonia showing pressure. We back out of it.
3rd and 8. Pass incomplete by Chambers. Trent Perry in coverage. And Alan, you know why I say, Williams in coverage, but you know why I say that number so much about Barry is that our very own Coach Kyle Russell was here just a couple years ago, and he held a lot of those records before Barry came in and stole them.
I didn't know that.
He was a quarterback here at Morrilton.
What year was that?
There was years on the stats I saw. It's going to be a minute. He probably wouldn't want me to say the year. There's a low punt.
Get away, get away, get away.
It hit. Oh, I thought it hit a Morrilton Devil Dog, and I realized mid-sentence that doesn't matter if it hits them.
It don't.
Just be down.
Yes. More importantly, did it hit any of us? Did you?
It did not.
Okay.
They're just blowing it dead for
Okay.
injury, I believe.
Yeah, sorry. There is a injury.
We'll take a timeout during this injury. Be right back.
Buying a home is one of the most important investments we ever make.
It's our mission to find you the perfect home. With our trained and experienced team at Hawks Homes, we listen, we care, and we get it right.
We are the best at designing your home that reflects your lifestyle, your choices, and long-term needs.
Visit Hawks Homes today and see your new home, or choose from our huge selection of inventory from the comfort of your home. Hawks Homes, Conway,
and Little Rock.
Tim Nolan, the owner of DNA Construction, has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles for many years. Tim Nolan supports all sports in the Vilonia School District. DNA Construction has been in business for 19 years with over 27 years of experience.
Welcome back. 5 wide for the Eagles. Ashcraft in the backfield. 10-10 left on the game clock. Incomplete. Halley couldn't haul it in. 2nd and 10 now. Eagles trying to start this drive off with a good start. Maybe go get another score late in this ball game. The last drive we scored out off a Lincoln Harrison comeback route.
Good little connection there. 4th and 11, or 4th and goal from the 11. Must have completion there to punch it in.
You know, we were looking at this the opposite side that entire time to Ringgold, and then another tall receiver in Lincoln Harrison made that play. Ashcraft takes a snap and RPO. Outside. Big hit by the Devil Dogs on that outside boundary.
Yeah, Morrilton speed is able to, if you float that pass, Morrilton speed is just going to catch up to it.
Yeah. The sophomore, David Hollingsworth, on that catch, getting some of his first snaps this year.
3rd and 10.
Third, 10. Halley going to block off that 4-man rush. Ashcraft rolls to his right. Going to take it himself and get out of bounds. Gain of 5. They're going to, he's likely saying we're going to go for it here on a 4th and 4.
Yeah, we need to.
He tried to communicate some blocking there, just couldn't communicate it quick enough for our offensive line to get out there and make a play. So here stands 4th and 4. I want to see almost another look at Ringgold on the outside, but maybe look at Harrison as well. He's got a smaller DB. Both have smaller DBs on them. 4th and 4.
And one safety over the top, so anything skinny up that seam. Do we call timeout?
Vilonia will call a timeout on this 4th and 4. 8:01, now 8 minutes left in the game. Allen, 4th and 4 here. Ben, you can chime in as well on this Lawrence Hardware report. What is your idea here on a 4th and 4? You said skinny post, Allen.
Yeah.
Ben, what do you say?
Well, the way they were, I think I'd do slants.
Okay.
The way they were covering there, unless they change it after this timeout. But it looked like the slants would be open.
Would you stay in a 5 wide?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Spread them out. Allen, you got anything else?
Yeah, no. And always you got that option of Ashcraft as a run threat, especially if you sprint him out to the wide side.
I love the slant option there, and I say if you say 1, 2, 3, if it's not there in 3 seconds, you take off. You're Colson. I think you got to do that just to negate the sack pressure. They're likely going to be sending 4 or 5 guys here.
Look at that tight coverage up on top.
Yeah, I think we got it.
And nobody right here on Ringo or Harrison down at the bottom. Look at that.
Coming off the edge there.
In motion is David Hollingsworth.
2 of them coming off the edge.
Ashcraft pressured. Rolls to his left. Good block.
Yeah.
And they're going to get us for a blind side. Ashcraft gets the first down.
Unfortunately, in today's football, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But that was a block.
Good block. Just a blindside block by the Eagles. That's happened multiple times this year. Greenbrier up 49-14 over Harrison at the moment. Maumelle, who's undefeated in conference, 29-26 over Searcy in the third.
Mm-hmm.
Farmington versus Clarksville.
How about that Valley View game?
Let me go find that. So it will be a turnover on downs. I'll take the loss of down and the penalty. Well, no.
No.
It's not a loss of
Fourth
down.
Looks like we're punting.
Cooper Hansen back to punt.
Yeah, 4th and 5's a lot different than 4th and 20.
At the moment, it's 21-14 Valley View. Late in the fourth, early in the fourth, about 8 minutes left. You know, if you remember right, Alan, Valley View was a team that Farmington beat in overtime last year to go to the 5A state championship. That was a game in Valley View last year. Fair catch at the 44. That's where the Devil Dogs will take over. That was fair caught by Ethan Lawrence. (42-14), 6 minutes left. Now trots on the field the junior Jacoby Chambers. The backfield with him is 41, Desharon Sexton, senior. You know, Chambers may not be a small guy, Ben, but he looks very small in the backfield compared to Maddox Berry. He's very muscular, very tall at 6'4".
Yep, definitely a different body type there. So I assume he might be able to run a little bit here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and Maddox can run just because of his strides.
Yeah.
And then right there you see Chambers in the pocket.
Imagine they're going to keep it on the ground, milk this clock as much as possible.
Second and 8.
Oh,
Chambers fires outside. Frontebarger on that tackle.
Every time I think they're going to do one thing, they do something totally
Yes.
different. Every time. Like,
Tanner
okay.
Brown, the senior.
Whatever.
That's an extension, and we say it all the time. That's an extension of their run play, because they're banking that they're gonna be able to seal that edge off with their wide receiver blocking, and they are running the. I mean, as long as you complete that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your clock's running, even if you don't. Even if that's incomplete right now, the clock's still running. So.
True.
So they're just trying to get him some experience.
Chambers on the outside, complete to 88. That is Gunnar Huff, a sophomore. First down for the Devils. They're even changing linemen out in this first down chain of chains. Chambers awaiting his play call from offensive coordinator Matt Warwick.
There's still a little bit of head knocking going on down there.
We're still doing a good job of getting hits where we can. And as you said early on, that was one thing that we've done good is we've hit really hard today. Haven't wrapped up maybe as well as we'd like, but we have hit hard.
Yeah.
Second and 6, or second and 4. Chambers. 3-man rush. Fires on the bubble outside. Works back and now going to go upfield. That's 14. out of bounds after the 25. That pass complete to 14. Tanner Brown, not Xander, Tanner Brown. First and 10. Chambers pulled it a little late on the read option and deal, and good. Get the tackle for loss.
Brought down the backfield by number 24, Ryan Deal. Second down.
We need to hold them 3 more plays is all I got to say.
3 more.
Don't let them punch it in.
Morrilton running the clock all the way down. You got 10 seconds on the play clock. 1:43 left on the game clock. 2nd and 14 for the junior Chambers. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off. It's fumbled, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
It's their first turnover of the night.
Picked up by Deal. Ryan Deal, the fumble recovery late in this ball game. It's a bright spot. Eagles going to have it at the 36.
All right, here we go.
Morrilton fighting for that 2 spot they lost last week to Farmington. They're going to need some help. If Farmington loses next, I really think it's out of question. Farmington had to lose this week.
I think realistically, Morrilton's trying to get that third seed spot.
Halley on the run.
With Alma losing tonight, right?
Yes, and Harrison's most likely going to lose as well. Well, Alma's winning at the moment to Bee Ridge.
Okay, hang on. Stand by.
That score, Alma 28, Bee Ridge 20 with 9 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 5, Halley up the gut. Gets the first down marker. He's still moving up past the 50, rolls over to the 43 for a Cornerstone Christian Academy first down.
Maybe we can punch it in. 10 seconds.
First and 10. Another handoff to Halley. Halley runs up the middle of the center. Gains 2.
That's the ball game.
And the clock runs out. Eagles lose this one 42-14. Tough loss.
Yeah, that's a tough one on the chin because we come out and acted like we was fixing to do a little something. And penalties and turnovers rear up and bite our head again. So clean it up and, finish the year out strong with Greenbrier. I don't know mathematically if we can make the playoffs at this point.
I don't know either, but hey, if that's the case, if basketball season has any hold in this, that for basketball season the case was the boys had no chance of making the playoffs last year. Played Greenbrier at home for senior night, one of the best atmospheres ever. Beat them. Now, the Greenbrier football team is way better than the Greenbrier basketball team. So, take that as you will. Hopefully the Eagles can clean this up. Come into next week super motivated, super hyped up.
Well, it is a rivalry game.
Yes.
So there's no telling what's going to happen in that rivalry game. We are playing for the Judges Cup. Greenbrier's had our number in the last few years, and everything says, again this year, that they are going to come in and control the game from kickoff to last snap. But that's when we step up and we can get you.
Let's just turn the tide a little bit. Win the first Judges Cup in over 5 years. Let's go win it.
Let's do it. Let's shock the world.
All right. That's going to do it here tonight. Make sure you watch the preseason special for basketball coming up Tuesday.
Nah. It's football season.
Still football season. But yeah, basketball in a couple weeks. All right. That's going to do it here tonight for Weston Vaught on camera, Kyle Hudgens on sideline camera, Ben Duff, our production manager. Alan Wade on color commentary. My name is Connor